G'day everyone, Uncle Jojo. Great to see you all. So today I'm super duper excited. We've just got our frames in from Victruss. Thank you very much for coming on board, Victruss. I did a heap of homework in going into different places that do prefab frames and made sure that they had top quality and their waste products and everything were right down. I got the chance to go for a walkthrough with Victruss and the guys there were unreal to work with. Again, I can't stress enough how important it is to use people that are in the trade. Victruss, we got to speak to blokes that were carpenters. They weren't guys that just sat there and punched numbers in and did some computer generated plans and stuff like that. These guys were carpenters. They went through measurements with us. They understood the different types of coupling or the different ways of joining all of the timbers together, the heights, because upstairs we've got raked ceilings. They went through all of it, and it was really good to talk with guys that were on the same playing field and understood all of the work that goes into being carpenters. So the other part today is that we're getting the steel coming in, so really excited about the steel, and big fat thanks to Drummond Steel. I did a lot of homework on where we're going to get our steel from, the type of steel we're going to get, all of that. Drummond Steel and John from Drummond Steel, thank you very much. It's a bit of a sad fact, but we're losing a lot of the skill in Australia, and understanding how hard it is to get skilled guys in that were able to create the beamwork that was like Meccano sets that all bolt in together and with special cuts and bolts and holes and all of that kind of stuff. It is a skill in itself to understand those measurements, to understand the spans, the distances, the beams that we're using, the weights of those beams and the makeup of those beams as well. Not only, but we used to produce a lot of steel in Australia, and we don't produce much steel in Australia anymore. We actually, if anything, we ship it over and then bring it back from mainly China. And we're using steel that isn't homegrown, if you will. And because of that, there's a lot of resources that go into it. So you've got to be conscious about that embodied energy that goes into the materials that you use on a site like this. So stay tuned. We're up to this really super exciting part where we're going to start throwing up frames. You're going to see a lot of things happen in a short amount of time. The steelwork's going to go into place. There's going to be a lot of heavy lifting, and then we can start moving forward in leaps and bounds as how we set it all up. Getting out of the ground was 1/3 of the project. Now we start doing the good fun part of throwing up all of the steel beams and all of the timber on top of that, and then we go from there. So thanks for watching. Any questions or queries about everything up to date, let me know. Stay unreal, banana peel. I'll see you in the soup.